Hi, I'm Jay Watto, maker of weird and strange instruments. A few months ago I bought a guitar for only €6. And then I asked myself, can you stick a little self-playing drum kit on your guitar? Let's find out. But first I need to repair this guitar because now it's unplayable.
Let's repair my guitar because now it's unplayable. Let's repair my guitar because it's so unplayable. Let's repair my guitar.
There are a few things on this guitar that are basically trash. The tuners are rusted, broken and bent. The bridge is warped and the nut is broken. So I've bought some new tuners and I've designed and 3D printed a new bridge. And I found a 3D model for a guitar nut on Thingiverse, so I've 3D printed it. Let's finish this guitar so I can finally build the self-playing drum kit on top of this guitar. I don't really know if this guitar bridge is strong enough, so I'm going to wear some protection when I'm tuning this guitar. Don't go up. Ah! After some tweaking, my guitar now sounds somewhat playable. Yeehaw! Now it's finally time to make the self-playing drum kit for my guitar. Speaking of which, this is what I've made so far. It's a little cute drum kit. This little drum kit has a kick, a snare and even a hi-hat. I will use these solenoids to hit all of the different parts on the drum kit. When you connect power to a solenoid, a small rod comes out. So it's basically a little drumming machine. For another project I'm working on a device that controls these solenoids with a computer or a sequencer. I've already printed some parts to connect these solenoids to the little drum kit, so let's build it. On the back side of the solenoid I've connected a mono jack input. So you can connect the solenoid to power with just a mono jack cable. If you connect the solenoid to 12 volt, the little rod will move. For another project I was already working on a machine that controls these solenoids with a sequencer or a computer. This musical instrument will soon be featured on my website. Before I've built this drum kit, I've designed some brackets onto the frame. So you can connect and adjust these solenoids with these little flat bars. The little bracket for the hi-hat just broke off. Let me show you a trick how you can still connect this to the body. Just heat up your old soldering station and you can just melt the plastic. Now I just plastic welded this bracket. All of the parts are connected and it now sounds great. Now let's jam a little bit and then stick this thing on top of my guitar. The kick and snare are both recycled cans with a lid on it to preserve the food, and the hi-hat is made of flattened beer bottle caps. The lid on the kick and the snare are already perfect little drum heads. To get that snare sound, I put some screws inside of this can. To connect this drum kit to my guitar, I've already made a little bracket on the back so I can screw this in anywhere. I thought of placing this drum kit somewhere over here. I think this is a great spot. My first thought was to amplify this guitar with one of these cheap piezo discs. But now I think the drums will be very noticeable and create a lot of noise if you use one of these piezo discs. To bypass the noise the drums will create, I've ordered one of these pickups. Now let's mount this pickup and this drum machine and create this wacky self-playing drum kit guitar. I just made a little bracket for this pickup. It's a perfect fit. Now let's add a volume knob and a jack output. Cool. I think this is the best spot for the MIDI solenoid instrument, and an extra bonus point: if I place it over here I won't get shocked. Now let's wire all of the solenoids and then test this wacky instrument. This was a really fun experiment to do, but this guitar just isn't that playable. So I'm thinking of making another video where I put this drum kit on top of my head so I can use a decent guitar, or maybe even a synthesizer. That sounds great. If you like this video and you want to see more strange instruments, then check my YouTube channel. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. See you next time.